Well guys, it's officially been roughly a year and a half since the Legend of Zelda movie was announced. And since its announcement back in November 2023, we've had, well, absolutely no information at all about it. However, as of March 2025, we finally have some more information, some new information, so let's go ahead and talk about that. Welcome back to another Rants, everyone, a series I run on my channel where I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. It's mainly gaming content, however I do make other rant videos sometimes. With that said, please do like and subscribe if you end up enjoying the video. Now this rant's a bit different because instead of being its own standalone video like pretty much all of my other Rants, this one's actually a follow-up from my Rants all the way back in November 2023. Back in 2023, I basically made a video going over my thoughts on the Legend of Zelda movie. For anyone not familiar with me, I am a Zelda fan, and I've been a Zelda fan for well over 20 years now. I own all the games on top of owning figures, the manga, and even older consoles just for the purpose of playing older Zelda games. I've even cosplayed. Yeah, it wasn't a medieval festival, but it's still a cosplay. And I did, make a lot of that, so I'm pretty proud of it. But anyways, I'm a hardcore fan, so yeah. Now going back to the original video from 2023, in that video, I ranted about what direction I thought the movie would take, what my concerns were, speculations on what Nintendo would do with the movie, and just overall announcements of the movie. Everything I said in that video is still my current thoughts on the movie, and it's still my hopes on what I think will happen with the movie. So if you are interested in hearing what I have to say about the Legend of Zelda announcement back in 2023 and what my thoughts are for the movie, please do check down below. I do have the video linked down in my bio. I also do have the video linked at the very end of this video. So, either way, I do suggest watching this video and then going back to the other one, because why not? You can watch it in any order. But anyways, yeah, hopefully my thoughts are somewhat welcome since I am, like an original fan and have been a fan for a very long time, so yeah. Anyways, let's talk about some of the newest updates that we do have for the movie. The Legend of Zelda movie was announced to be released worldwide on March 26, 2027. This information was directly announced through Nintendo's new app, Nintendo Today. Considering Nintendo announced the specific date so confidently, I would assume that there would be no delays, but I am a bit curious because they haven't started filming yet, or at least that's the speculation. Hopefully everything goes well though, and there are no delays. That said, considering their confidence with the date and their casting calls being on lockdown, I would assume they have some idea as to who they're going to cast, at least for specific Zelda characters, mainly being Zelda, Link, Ganon. However, that still hasn't stopped fans from making cast suggestions on who they personally want these parts to go to. For me, my personal take is still the same as I said in 2023, and I'm still saying in 2025. I do hope they actually go with more lesser known actors or maybe even brand new actors for the roles. I can't imagine someone, big Hollywood playing Link or Zelda. However, I can see someone big Hollywood playing, Ganon, for example. Just an example though. It has been unveiled that Wes Ball is the head director of the movie, and for those of you who are unfamiliar, Ball is best known for directing the Maze Runner films and the Kingdom of the Planet Apes, as well as a few other things that he's had his hands in, but those are the main ones. Meanwhile, the Zelda movie will be produced by Shigeru Miyamoto, who's a big name in Nintendo. If you know anything about Nintendo, you do know him. And another producer of the movie is going to be Avi Arad. If you know anything about him, you do know that he is the former chief creative officer of Marvel Entertainment. I do want to say that I am very impressed with this lineup, and there are a few reasons why Wes Ball was actually an amazing choice to pick to be the director of the movie. Wes Ball is such a fan of Zelda to the point where he's made comments well before the idea of a Legend of Zelda movie was even considered. Not only that, but recently in interviews and multiple other times when he has been interviewed about this movie, he has stated how much he loves this movie, that he's going to work very, very hard to make it something great, as well as making it something that fans actually want to watch. Now, like I said, there is still a little bit of a debate since it's live action, but that's besides the point. Another thing is that we do know Nintendo is going to have tight rein on it, especially since Mr. Miyamoto is there, and the reason why I say that is he is a bigwig in Nintendo. He knows what he's doing. Nintendo has a lot of control over this movie right now with him being there, so I don't think they're going to stray too far from the path, and I don't think they're going to make some kind of new timeline or anything that's weird like present day stuff, And then knowing that we got Wes Ball and Mr. Avi working together on top of Nintendo makes this even more better. Mr. Avi has made multiple different Marvel movies and helped out with them. He has a massive background when it comes to films like this, films that are fantasy and, somewhat still reality. So I am actually extremely excited to see what these guys will do when they're working together. I think it is a really, really good lineup. hopefully we can have some actors to match how great the inner team is. As for other news that we've been waiting on since, you know, the announcement of this movie in 2023, well, that's kind of it. That's all we got right now. Take it or leave it. That is just some factual news. We do have rumors. And by rumors, I mean this rumor. According to the movie industry insider Daniel Richman, the movie actors will apparently be signed for 3 films planned to release over the next 6 years. This information was claimed in a locked Patreon post by Daniel, so it's not direct words from Nintendo or really anyone, you know, producing the film, but it's close enough. My only concern is if this rumor is true, let's hope the movie's good. Because if it's really bad, if it's absolute dog water, which let's hope to God it's not, but if it is dog water, don't think we're getting a second or a third, and if they do go through with it, it's probably gonna bomb if the first one was terrible, but that's just an assumption. I don't foresee it being absolutely terrible, but I am a bit questionable still when it comes to the realism of it. But only time will tell if this is actually going to be a good movie or not. And I do want to go ahead and add this in as well. Earlier this year, Ball was in an interview and he did state that he wanted to make the Zelda movie something serious and cool, but fun and whimsical. And while I like the idea of that, and that sounds great, that sounds very Zelda-like, let's just hope that it's not like the Minecraft movie. I mean, jeez, that should have, really? It should have been an animated movie, let's be real, but here's to hoping that the Zelda live action, like the Minecraft live action, doesn't get that bad. But, you know, all speculations, the Minecraft movie hasn't come out yet, but so far the trailers look terrible. I mean, they look great, but they look terrible, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I would love to hear what you guys think on this information. Are you guys excited for the movie? Do you guys think it's gonna bomb? Who do you guys want to play for, you know, Zelda, Link, Ganon? Do you guys have any picks? I mean, there's gonna be other characters. We don't really know what the storyline is yet, besides, like, you know, a basic synopsis of pretty much every single Zelda game ever, so it's very broad. And, you know, back to my speculations in the other video, you guys will see where I personally think they're going with that. But anyways, yeah, if you guys end up enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe. Like I said, it helps me out. And yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And with that said, I will see you guys next time there's a Zelda update. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys later.